new default for Moodle at Bishops is to load your students into your Moodle class automatically at the beginning of the semester. This avoids the extra communication of faculty having to contact ITS a second time to request that students be added. When you log into your course for the first time, it'll look something like what you see here. There will be a block for the news forum at the top, and a block for each week of the semester will appear by default. This is very similar to what your students will also see if they were to log into the class right away. You can verify this by switching your role to a student to see what they'd see. You do that in the bottom of the settings block. You click on Switch Role To, and then Switch Role to Student, and now you're in a view that exactly replicates what a student would see if they logged into the class right now. So you can see that they see each week of the semester as well. So if I scroll back down to the bottom of the settings block and I can say return to my normal role, that'll return me to the teacher role right now. And what I'd like to highlight here is how you can edit your course contents in a hidden way so that the students can't see as you're adding and removing documents until you've got it ready. So to do that, we would simply turn editing on by clicking on the Turn Editing On button. And the ability to hide weeks is controlled from the eye symbol on each block. You'll see it over at the right-hand side in gray. And if I click Hide Week, you'll see that it changes to a little eye with a line through it. And I'll do that for the first 3 weeks of the semester. You'll see them all appear here. And now if we turn editing off again, you'll still see that I see them because I'm the teacher in this class. But to verify that a student wouldn't see them, we'll scroll back down, we'll switch role to Student, and then you can see that now we're starting, the first week is the 22nd of September to the 28th of September. So it worked, and now the students aren't able to see it. So now we'll scroll back down, return to my normal role, turn editing back on. So this is how we'd be able to go in and make changes to the class without the students being able to see it before you're ready. So I can go in here in the first week and I can say, this is the Moodle for class 1, 2, 3. We'll make it a little bit larger. We'll also make it red. And we'll save that. So there's my heading for that week. And I'd like to put some documents in that week as well. So we'll drag all 3 documents in there. You can see that all 3 PDFs now appear in there. And then I can turn editing off. Now, I can see that they're here, and I still see this week, but once again, to verify that the students can't see this right now, we switch role to, and we say student. You can see that a student logging into the course right now wouldn't be able to see this. So in order to make the students able to see it, we return to our normal role, we turn editing on, and now we go back to that eye symbol and we click it again. If you see the little tooltip will pop up there and say show week. Now the eye will not have the cross through it. And if we turn editing off, it looks the same for us, but if I go and switch my role to a student, you can now see that they can see that first week because we've unhidden it. So what I generally recommend is when you get into your course for the very first time, you turn editing on and hide all of your weeks in the semester. That way you control when the students are going to see each of those and you can work on them in a hidden view. So I'll just close all the eyes here. There we go. And then I'll turn editing off. Now if I switch my role to a student one final time, you'll see that when a student logs in, all they see is the news forum. They don't see anything until you're ready to open it up to them. So that is editing in hidden view.